What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Bridgerton. This is going to be Season 1, Episode 5. Let's go. Everybody's beds look so comfy back then.
Good morning, miss.
Oh, Ruth, is my mother yet awakened?
I did not overindulge.
Truly, with just to fetch a glass of raw eggs and garlic. Just
Ew.
You feeling better, dearest?
Raw eggs
Perhaps
and
I
garlic.
too caught whatever it was that sent you home early from the party.
It's called being hungover, Mom.
What is it?
I'm engaged.
Oh, so you will be a princess.
No, I will not. Mama, I'm engaged to the Duke. The Duke asked for my hand and I accepted.
You do not seem pleased. Whatever is wrong?
Nothing is wrong, but it simply happened so quickly. I've not had a moment to take it in, but I'm overjoyed, Mama,
Me
truly.
too.
For you to be a
too.
duchess. Oh, I knew there was something between you. Ruse or not. Well, tell me everything. How do you feel?
So in love. I'm unsure how I can be expected to wait an entire month to marry. We want to obtain a special license to marry this week.
This week?
I do not wish to lie to you, but the Duke and I...
You do not need to tell me anything. Whatever happened between the two of you, it is all right. I know good society makes quite a fuss about such things, but when it comes to love, such things happen much more frequently than one might expect. It will not be necessary, Wilson. I am feeling much improved. My darling girl, you are getting what you always wanted. You are marrying for love.
Well, about that. Not so much. She's marrying to save his life, but also kind of love.
One may say modesty is a virtue. It is therefore my pleasure to announce the news others questioned.
It will be the grandest wedding of the year for Miss
Oh,
Bridgerton and
run.
my nephew. The latest whistle down.
Your
The
nephew
diamond of the season has made her match, officially
is
betrothed
not.
to the Duke of Hastings.
Well,
Has something happened?
The bride undoubtedly is giddy with
Well.
anticipation.
She'll be the Duchess by Saturday.
An event that will apparently take place sooner rather than later. There are only two reasons to race to the altar: true love or concealing a scandal.
a scandal.
Imagine leaping off a cliff and shattering on the ground.
I'm afraid I cannot find the words, dear Hyacinth. I do believe you will know what love feels like soon enough next season.
Ooh.
You do know that I am setting the standard for your future matches, yes?
Miss Daphne,
Well, damn.
His Royal Highness Prince Friedrich is here for you.
I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. No promises were made. Although I had thought we shared an understanding was our discussions of the future. The fault is mine for misreading your polite attentions as something more.
You did not misread me.
Then why? This engagement is of your own free will, is it not? Because if the Duke is forcing your hand...
Forcing me? If anything, I'm the one forcing him. What I mean to say is that love is surely the greatest force of all. Nothing could stand between us. Not even the attentions of a good and kind man such as yourself.
Then I can only wish you a lifetime of contentment with your new husband.
He seems like
It was
a
a
nice
pleasure to know
guy.
you, Miss Bridgerton.
That's sad. You deserve happiness with your crazy sideburns.
Hyacinth.
I could not help it, sister. Though I must say, I certainly hope the Duke's proposal was at least half as romantic as that.
Did we not say 10 o'clock?
We did.
There he is.
Well, do not make haste on our account.
A most heartfelt congratulations, Your Grace. I look forward to counting you as part of our family.
Did you bring the bar with you, boy?
Oh,
Perhaps we should promenade?
I should.
I was going to ask if you had tried drinking raw eggs and garlic. I hear it works wonders to rid yourself of the lingering effects. What were you going to say?
What? Oh,
eggs and garlic. Ew.
Simon, look at me.
Ew.
Well, it isn't the most talked about couple in the ton.
Indeed, the two of you make a fine family, I am sure of it.
Thank you.
Damn.
We are so happy.
very much so.
Ah.
I remember that feeling. The nerves of new love.
Y'all are shady.
Madame Delacroix, good day. May I...
She's not here.
I only take a moment of her time, but I wish to provide for her regardless, as I promised. She will be taken care of. Will you tell
You're
her?
too late. Sienna's gone.
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 As it transpires, my lord, she does not need your money, nor anything else from you for that matter.
Tell me where she is.
Leave the young lady alone. Have you not done enough?
Damn. Where'd she go? Did she really leave? Did she really leave, or is that just an excuse? I can't with their outfits sometimes. She looks like some wrapping paper.
Seems Mrs. Varley had
Some,
some
like-
trouble at the Modis this morning.
Here's an Easter
Madame
present.
Delacroix is refusing to give her any
This is from your
dresses until the last few
grandparents
months
on
possible.
Easter.
Well, the young ladies have plenty of dresses. Perhaps it is possible for them to wear them all again.
And perhaps it is possible for you to do without your tobacco as well.
Mr. Colin Bridgerton for Miss Thompson.
Mr. Bridgerton, these are beautiful.
I applaud you,
I
Miss
love
Thompson.
that
I bring you
color.
flowers on each of my visits. You react with admirable surprise every time. I shall need to bring you something unexpected.
Some tea, Mr. Bridgerton.
That would be lovely.
Mama, do you think this is wise? Colin is young, years from seriously thinking about marriage, and I would hate to think Marina is simply wasting her time she simply does not have, of course.
Jealous. I feel bad for her, though, because I like her.
No, the icing must be as white as lilies.
Does Miss Daphne wish for roses or lilacs?
Will it be tongue or ham with eggs for the reception?
Rose, you're the future Duchess's lady's maid. You must know these things.
Oh my God! Do you see that bowl of
Your
eggs?
wedding gown
That's
is
like
a long way from being finished, Miss Bridgerton.
that's like
I promise
$46
you will not
right
be
there.
disappointed.
4 night dresses, perhaps, or 5?
What could I possibly need with 5 new night dresses?
They are not for you, ma chère.
For you what?
Do you think a honeymoon is for?
For you
It'll
what?
be a more special time, dear. Yes, 5 night dresses will do nicely.
Oh, this shady lady.
Oh, I do hope your wedding dress will be ready on time.
You look like a quilt, like a duvet cover.
Ma, might you spare me a moment? I must have Cressida's opinion on some fabric.
Of course, dear.
Is it?
I'm to have a new pelisse for my honeymoon. Trimmed with fur, perhaps.
Well, I suppose it depends on how much time you and the Duke spend outdoors. But you are fond of a midnight garden stroll, I believe.
I do not know what you mean.
I'm almost certain I saw the two of you in the garden.
What do you care?
Your
Now the
chaperone's
prince is open for you.
Strange. Do not recall leaving the ballroom. Though I dare say it would have been difficult to see the gardens with any real clarity. Unless you were actually out in them yourself.
My view of the garden was perfectly clear from the safety of the terrace, Daphne. You lured him into those gardens to trap him into marriage.
You
Wow.
should consider your words more carefully, Cressida. I am to be a duchess, and you shall be just as you are now. So you can either be a duchess's friend or her enemy. It is entirely up to you.
What you gonna pick, Cressida?
First, let us see if you actually managed to drag him down that aisle at all. I'd imagine a man like the Duke
Cressida?
does not take kindly to being forced into anything.
Shade. Shade, I call shade. I call shade.
I shall be returning to Prussia this afternoon.
Aw.
Fight for the girl. Hastings is merely a duke.
I am happy for them. Everyone is happy for them. You have read of what your dear Whistledown writes.
What do you want?
Whistle down.
It is the king, your majesty.
Dead.
Lucid.
Get out of here with that shit,
If you must
she
go.
says. Okay, okay.
Apologies for my tardiness. Not at all. The Archbishop is yet to arrive. We should discuss the matter of Daphne's dowry.
There is nothing to discuss. I will not accept one.
Oh.
I need not be paid to marry Daphne. You may place the money in trust for her if you like. You need not harbor any doubts of my intention to support your sister. Her well-being is my responsibility now, and I take that duty with the utmost seriousness.
I must apologize for,
Shooting at me. I would have thought you dishonorable had you not. Besides, you have always been a terrible shot. You surely stood a great chance of wounding me if you'd simply fired straight up in the air.
Your Grace, may I express my gratitude for your granting of this special license?
Perhaps you should not.
Can't happen.
Denied?
Why?
What on earth for?
For some reason, the Archbishop of Canterbury did not think he owed me an explanation.
Simon.
Lady Danbury.
Welcome. Is everyone as famished as I?
I love her.
This is far too grim a mood for the celebration I was counting on. What on earth is the matter?
We have been denied our request for a special license.
The Archbishop did not see a need.
It is not the Archbishop. It is the Queen. Perhaps she's taken your rejection of her nephew to heart. It does not bode well for your daughter's social future.
Surely we must be able to do something.
Give her what she wants. Appear before her yourselves and make a personal appeal. Do not lay it on thick. Tell her you are in love. Plain and simple and true. You can do that, can you not?
Yeah. But y'all do love each other. But you like
Good.
think
Where is
you're
the
forcing
dinner I
this,
was
but you're
promised?
really not, because you really do feel this way. Just embrace it. I hate when my eye drops are empty.
Bridgerton, I'm so glad you came. I would show you around,
Okay.
but
Most duty calls.
Duty. Oh, okay.
What are you doing here?
apologies, have we met?
You do
Oh.
not need to have met. You should go home to your brother, perhaps.
but I'm receiving far too warm a welcome here.
Oh. Oh. I totally thought he was gay. Guess not. Could still be a little bit. Oh, but he is. I knew it. That guy's face on the painting. Oh my God, get it together,
How
man.
the tune goes.
Get it together, man.
It's a bloody love song, I think. Where's my drink?
Did they kick you out? My God, they kicked you out. Well, marrying the girl truly be so bad.
I let them get the better of me. And that's just a fight for a wedding she doesn't even want. I think someone wrote a love song about that.
Hey, tell them to play the one about the trapped wife!
All right, friend, time to get you out of here.
Oh.
I have invited Lord Rutledge to dine with us on Saturday. You have until then to muster the appropriate enthusiasm. I could have until Judgment Day and still not manage a smile for that wretched fate. I've managed to find a man who will overlook your current circumstance and offer you some security. You should be lavishing me with gratitude, and yet you merely sit here and sulk. Is this about Mr. Bridgerton? He likes me. That boy is barely out of leading strings. He has 2 older brothers, and they're still running from the yoke. You are to cut Colin Bridgerton immediately, or I will lock you in this very room till the day Lord Rutledge makes you his wife.
God,
Lady
you're so
Featherington, wait.
mean.
You have been kind to me.
Ish.
And I should like to repay you for that kindness. If I were
Fuck
to
off.
marry Mr.
How about that?
Bridgerton, you would be connected to is a very powerful family indeed. Think what that could do for your girls. Give me until Saturday. If I have not secured a proposal from Mr. Bridgerton by then, I shall accept Lord Rutledge with a smile.
A proposal by Saturday?
You're 6 months away from motherhood. The wedding wouldn't be for weeks. That is only assuming we wait until the wedding night to consummate the union. You will seduce him.
Oh, shit.
Very well. You have until Saturday.
Damn. Damn, Sam, Sam.
My king.
No need for the formality, Lottie. Sit with me.
How's little George? Well, he is not so little anymore. Grows plumper by the day, in fact.
Quite sure he does.
Your subjects miss you, my dear. I miss you.
I'm right here, Lottie. I was just remembering the bluebells in the cottage garden.
You had just filled the paddock with kangaroos, of all things.
Yes.
Dreadful creatures.
How are the gardens coming along?
Oh, they are in full bloom. After your meal, perhaps we could take a walk like we used to do.
And how is dear Emily? Can you bring her to me?
George, Amelia was ill. Several years ago.
She came to my room about a fortnight ago. Did you not see her?
She is gone, George.
That's sad.
What did you... have you done something? What has this woman done to my child? No, what have you done? What have you done? No, you come back here. She has killed my child. You bitch.
That sucks. Put some shoes on.
Miss? Rose, is everything all right? I cannot sleep. It's quite late for you to be up too, is it not?
There's much to be done. If you're nervous about the wedding, you need not worry. I assure you, I'm managing everything.
You are not who I worry about.
Yeah, but the wedding might not even be happening.
Has he asked to beg off, miss?
He may wish to.
Every man entertains doubt before the day, I rather think. He will be a good husband to you, a good father as well. Miss?
He cannot have children. I shall not pretend to understand the extent of his physical impediment, but I imagine it is a source of great pain for the Duke indeed.
Impediment? I don't know, that just sounds so rude.
I have an aunt.
Even though it's
She
probably
lives in
not.
Greenwich with her husband. And never blessed with children, but they still are to each other as husband and wife. Theirs is a happy union.
Because they love each other.
I think there's still a stigma
At least your aunt has that.
today when a married couple doesn't
shall
have
not keep
kids.
you,
Like
Rose.
all the time
You
you
must
hear
have
people
100
like,
things to do. Of
when
course,
are you
miss.
having kids? When are you having kids?
Good
Why
night.
don't you have kids? They're like, why don't you have kids? You know what I mean? Some people just don't want them.
You smell bad.
Nikki.
Why must everything be so bright?
It is called day.
Charcoal and oil will soak up everything in your gut.
If I am, in fact, to marry, I would like the both of you to be present.
If. He seems to believe there's a way out of this.
We would be honored to attend.
Have you told the Duke about your exhibition series business?
Alice?
Perhaps you and your future brother-in-law might be interested in investing. The Viscount certainly owes you something after shooting at you.
Alice.
What? Everything you know, I know.
They have no mind.
She's cute.
That's what I do.
They're cute.
Right, dears, come on. Out you go.
As low as you can go, Lady Danbury?
With these knees, yes, Your Majesty.
Very well. Let your young people come forward.
He's
I've heard a rumor
I can't.
that the special license you seek to marry has been denied. I'm not quite sure what you believe I am to do about it. Well, plead your case.
Your Majesty, I assure you nothing untoward has occurred. It is only that we love each other so very much. While I was deeply flattered by the attention of
You're
your
not
nephew,
selling
Prince,
it,
I simply could not ignore my long-standing affection for the Duke. You see, Your Majesty, it was love at first sight.
It was not, Your Majesty. The young lady flatters me. It was not love at first sight, for either of us. There was attraction, certainly, at least on my part. But Miss Bridgerton thought me presumptuous, insincere, and I thought her a prim young lady barely out of leading strings, not to mention the sister of my best friend. But in so removing it, we found something far greater. We found friendship. You see, Miss Bridgerton and I have been fooling all of Mayfair for quite some time. We have fooled them
Oh
into
my
thinking we are courting.
God.
And really, all along, we simply enjoyed each other's company so much we could not stay away from one another. I had never been a man that much enjoyed flirting, or chatting, or indeed talking at all with Daphne. Miss Bridgerton, conversation has always been easy. Her laughter brings me joy. To meet a beautiful woman is one thing, but to meet your best friend and the most beautiful of women is something entirely apart. It took the prince coming along for me to realize I did not want Miss Bridgerton to only be my friend, I wanted her to be my wife.
Oh.
I want her to be my wife, and so I plead with you not to make us wait.
God, I could listen to him talk every day.
You are wise.
Ugh.
Perhaps unusually
A
lucky to
puddle.
understand friendship to be the best possible foundation a marriage can have, even if that foundation should crumble as quickly as it's built. I shall like to offer you the choice, Miss Bridgerton. Do you wish to marry this man?
Yes. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, very intimate affair. She looks very beautiful. He looks very beautiful.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. In the name of the Father and of the Son, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Oh, so the party's huge. It was just the ceremony that was small. That's cute. I dig that. Look at this freaking spread of deliciousness.
I suppose congratulations are in order.
I suppose go fuck yourself.
My kindness and keeping secrets. Enjoy your triumph, your grace.
I'd be like, who invited her?
What
Who
about him?
Who invited
He
this heifer? She could go. What the fuck?
Pheasant? Oh, him. Kind eyes. A fine enough husband, I think.
Ken, I neither know nor have time for any of these men. Now, where is Colin?
You can choose anyone but him. He is my friend, Marina. I have known him forever. And I do not want him to be tricked and deceived into a lifelong commitment. You must not do this to a good man.
Well, should I perhaps entrap a bad man then? Perhaps you would find it acceptable for me to live my life with a man who treats me like a mere beast.
So I only
What
need...
am I to do, Penelope? I will be a good wife to Colin, and he a good husband and father. However young and well-liked by you he may be.
You'll be delighted to know that Lord Rutledge is no longer available. He is engaged as of this morning.
That is... how terrible.
Best hope that whatever you have planned for Mr. Bridgerton actually works.
Ooh. Oh, makeup. Makeup.
Should I?
Don't be silly.
I'm beginning to feel a little bit faint. Perhaps you know of a more private place where I might catch my breath?
Oh, certainly, Miss Thompson, please.
Oh, God. What's she gonna do? She gonna go ruin it? She gonna go tell him? She gonna go do something?
This is much more comfortable.
She is so pretty. Now take off your clothes and let's do it.
We should not be alone in here.
No, we should not.
I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. Something, 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 something.
I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but we cannot go further.
You
are a lady, and I must maintain your honor, no matter how tempting otherwise. Or have I offended you?
You are right. I am a lady. I am unmarried. And you are a gentleman.
Then marry me. I know we have only known each other a short while, but would you want to marry me, Miss Thompson?
Barely had to talk his ass into
I would
it.
be delighted to marry you.
Then what are we waiting for? We will marry by the end of the season.
It's a rather long engagement.
Or simply romantic. Our families will need time to plan. It will be wonderful, I promise you. But let us not say anything now. It is my sister's day.
Of course.
I mean, how much longer is the season?
Your Majesty.
Oh, okay. Come on.
I must say, I am
Come on
honored
with the dark wig.
and most grateful.
Yes.
And I must say, I hope you made the right choice. I suppose you will enjoy your wedding night at the very least.
Okay.
Everyone enjoys secrets.
Lots of
Otherwise, why would Lady
decorations in the
Whistledown's
back of
paper
that
be so
wig.
successful? Though when you unmask the writer, do let me know.
You believe Whistledown is Lady Danbury?
Your Majesty,
What evidence have you gathered?
you would like to know what evidence I have gathered in my investigation of Lady Whistledown.
Are you requiring your queen to ask again? Tell me what you know.
Well, I believe her a widow.
Oh yeah, you're probably feeling good and
A
relaxed,
most
huh?
enjoyable party. Indeed. Bridgerton, the other night.
What happened the other night? I do not believe anything happened at all.
Very well. Ah, dearest, I believe you know Mr. Bridgerton. My wife, Mrs. Lucy Granville.
It is a pleasure, Mr. Bridgerton.
Oh, okay.
I spoke to the Duke.
Oh, that makes one of us.
He refused your dowry.
Is this your attempt to raise my spirits?
He refused for your benefit. I shall put the money in trust so you may use it how you see fit. For your children, perhaps. Certainly, you two will have a brood large enough to put mothers to shame. What, is something wrong?
No.
Well, about that.
This is all... I must take a moment, excuse me.
Maybe you could be like totally progressive and give the kids her last name if you have kids. How about that?
I know it must be difficult to be leaving this house.
I have many memories here.
Ooh, God, every time Mom comes up in the... Mama Bridgerton comes up in the screen, she got the pups
so
up to her
strange.
chin. Come
Finally
on
be
now.
able to say that.
I suppose I put this conversation off for as long as I can.
Does not look comfortable.
On my wedding day, I insisted cook bring out round after round of food. Must confess, I was also quite apprehensive of my wedding night. Quite full by the time we got to Aubrey Hall. I certainly do not recommend that.
Well, what do you recommend, Mama?
You may very well know some things already.
I know nothing, I assure you.
There are some things you ought to know. Well, you see, the marital act, which...
If it is this difficult to discuss, how difficult must it be to perform?
It is not, dearest. It is most natural. Much in the way
Get it
that
out.
rain soaks a field in autumn and in spring flowers grow. When you were younger, do you remember we had 2 hounds in the country? No one explained it to them, but there were puppies.
I see. So this act, it is performed to have children?
Yes.
What if you don't want
What if
children?
the Duke and I cannot have children? And does that prevent us from performing this act at all? From even having a wedding night at all?
Dear, is this your concern? Daphne, the two of you care for each other deeply. Nothing else matters. There's no reason to be concerned.
I still have so many questions, Mama. They are bringing the carriages around.
It is time.
Oh, so pretty.
Perhaps I can come with you. If Daphne is going to take anyone with her, Gregory, it will be me.
The 2 of you are staying here until our dear sister allows us a visit.
I'm quite sure you'll enjoy the peace and quiet.
I want to miss all of you. Terribly.
Even me?
Yes, of course.
I have a present for you. It is upstairs, made of 4 walls and a very comfortable bed.
Oh.
I suppose the light in your room is quite pleasant.
I know we could not be any more different, but there is one thing we do share. The certainty that you will make your own way in this world.
Aww.
I'm sure of it, Eloise.
Write to me as soon as you arrive. Of course. You're going to be a wonderful Duchess.
So what happens when they leave? Oh, just look at him, though. I would know what would happen with me if I left with his ass. Oh, shit. I would never leave the house.
We should reach the inn before nightfall.
The inn?
Cliveden is much too far a journey. We'll need a place to rest before continuing on in the morning.
We will be spending our wedding night at the inn.
Should have told you.
Not at all.
I mean, how far can you really go a day with that mode of transportation?
I do hope everything is to your liking. Ah, here we are. Your room of grace is just over here.
I requested a separate room.
Yes.
Should I?
Yes.
Yes.
But why? Why a separate room? That's silly. I don't like it.
We should go down to dinner. Daphne?
No,
You're
y'all
not
should
hungry?
be getting it
Food's
on.
excellent here, I assure you. Last time I visited...
I do not want any dinner.
She wants that.
I've spent the last 3 days wanting to be alone with you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to know. I understand that you do not wish to see me. that you would prefer to stay in your separate room on our wedding night. But
That is not what I would prefer.
Simon.
You are mistaken.
You have avoided my presence.
In order to allow you your liberty.
Barely been able to look me in the eye.
Because I could not bear witness to the misery I have caused you.
I am the one who trapped you into this marriage.
I trapped you. I have spent the last 3 days in agony, unable to be
horny?
alone with you because I knew you wanted nothing to do with me. You wanted a life with children, a family. You wanted a life with a man you truly knew. You wanted a love match, and yet...
She loves you, though. You guys love each other. Shut the fuck
Is that what
up.
you hope to say? I shall join you for dinner momentarily.
Everything I told the Queen was true. I cannot stop thinking of you.
Okay, well,
From
now
the
you're
mornings you
married,
ease,
so enjoy it.
to the evenings you quiet, to the dreams you inhabit. My thoughts of you never end. I have always been yours.
I do not understand.
I do not know how to be any more clear.
Well, do not get angry.
I'm not angry.
Look at you, you're downright flushed.
Yes, that is what happens.
When one is angry.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
You burn for me.
Why do you think I followed you into that garden?
Why do you think I went into that garden? If you would have only looked at me.
Just bang it out
It is
already.
you I
Come
cannot
on. Shit.
sacrifice.
You're married. Let's get it on. We need to play some Marvin Gaye around here or what? Shit. Come on. Come on.
Do you want me to stop? I want to show you more.
Oh, he wants to show you more. You know what that means. Ah! So many layers.
Did you touch yourself? Like we talked about?
Ah!
I cannot.
Tell me what you thought about.
I thought about... Simon, I need you closer.
Oh! Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Oh. I'm not sure what to make of the face she made. Oh. Oh, okay.
I thought about you when I touched myself. I always think about you.
Let's see what happens in about 9 months. Bet you gonna have a baby. Bet you gonna have a baby.
I feel wonderful.
That was quite the sexcapade scene there. Sometimes it makes me uncomfortable with scenes like that when they're like so intense and then it's like so long. I'm like, no pun intended. And I'm like, this is weird, but it's like hot, but it's like weird. I love this show. I can't wait to see what happens next. I wonder if she's gonna get pregnant. I wonder if they're gonna have a kid. I don't freaking know. I'm glad they're married. I'm glad they finally did it. I think they definitely love each other. And I can't wait to see what happens with some of these other characters. Let me know what y'all thought about this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.